Today we've got a pickups video. It's been a while. Some of this stuff's been sat here at least 2 or 3 months, so I might be a bit hazy on where it's come from. Yeah, we've got a mixed bag as usual. We've got some old paper, some specky tapes which we haven't had for a while, some homebrew, Nintendo, SNES, Amiga, CD32, Mega CD, some more N64 games I probably won't like, and a Mega Drive game. Yeah, I haven't had any Mega Drive for absolutely ages. It's warm. Cheers. Yeah, and a couple of gifts. I think did I say that? Might have said that. Might not have said that. Yeah, who knows? So as usual, we'll start and go old to new. So we'll start with some old paper first. These were from my good friend Daryl. He sent these months ago. Old Crash magazines. Love looking through these. Just Magnificent 7. Great compilation. Probably the best. Yeah, I could just sit here and ignore you, you all for hours. There's just so many memories in these. Barbarian poster. Definitely better than the game. Great Guyana Sisters. I remember having it on the Amiga. I think it goes for $1 bajillion these days. I don't think it came out for the Specky. I think it says it has here, the price here, but I don't think it actually ever turned up. I think it was pulled off the paper, pulled off the shelves anyway, wasn't it, by Nintendo. Yeah, anyway, some old paper, a couple of Crash magazines to look through at work when I get 2 minutes. And then we've got some games. Little cardboard boxes. I love these. I just love these. I did think about going for the full set. I'm not sure how many there are, but I cried off it. I think I've got about 30 or 40 maybe. It's just room. It's room. And it's another crazy thing. Yeah, just like the Hit Squads. I'm sure there's some of these that are just ridiculous. Ridiculous to get hold of. So we've got Turtles. Paperboy 2, which I've never played. For those who've not seen one of these before, tend to get the tape and just instructions. Sometimes you get a badge or a poster. Plastic inlay that. I don't think I've ever seen one before. Yeah, no one on me. Nightbreed. Dreadful game. Was it Clive Barker? Clive Barker book and film? Yeah, I think there was 2 games. There was an action game and like an RPG. I don't think the RPG came out on the Specky. I think it only came out on the Amiga. Yeah, it's awful. Awful. Don't think the film was much crap either, to be honest. Classic. Golden Axe. Everyone loves Golden Axe. Yeah. Bit clunky on the Specky. Bit of slow down, but still a decent job. Decent job as I recall. Okay, I'm reaching. And finally, Black Tiger. Again, this was an arcade game. I think I played this one. Sort of a platform hack and slashy type thing. Yeah, brilliant artwork that. Which is a subject for another video that I'm doing next. Will that squeeze in? Oh no, that's not right. Doesn't want to stand up. Stay. Did I say if it's really warm? Spent all summer moaning about it being cloudy. Sun's come out. Too warm. Yeah. Anyway, they were all from Daryl. Thank you, mate, if you're watching. They will be treasured as always. Put on the shelf and never see light of day again. We don't get sun in here. What else we got? This is from I had to think then. Clayton plays graphics. I think there will be a link in the channel below. He picked this up a few weeks back, but he ended up with 2 copies. I think he likes his tapes to work. It doesn't really concern me. 90% of them never go in a cassette player anyway. Yeah, so, but Clay likes his cassettes to work, and he bought this, and he didn't, so he bought another, and then got them both working. So he very generously sent me one. I think it's a rip-off of an arcade game. I can't remember. I know he showed it, and he usually, because he's not as lazy as me, he usually shows a bit of screen footage. But yeah, I've slept since then. Anyway, awesome artwork. I love 70s sci-fi covers. Yeah, very cool. 16K or 48K. Oh, thank you, mate. Nearly forgot then. What we got next? A couple more specky tapes, and then we're on to the newer old stuff. These are, well, they're all part of the Hit Squad set. I didn't get them originally. They're not expensive, but really the bookend, the bookend the collection. So I got them. Yeah. Someone was selling, I can't remember. They've been here weeks, months, ages. But they sold 1 million. So this is a compilation of the re-releases. So they're really, Ocean are really wringing the money out of the games now, because Hit Squads are re-releases, and then these are re-releases of the re-releases. Yeah. Although some of them these aren't Hit Squads. Yeah, only one of them is. I don't know. Anyway, so you've got 1, 2. Bruce Lee's definitely the best one on there. And finally, 3. I'd say Rambo's my favourite on that lot. Yeah, 3. There is a variant. If you're really finicky, people say you should have, I think it's 2. There's a different version where 2 of the games are different. So if you really, really want to be picky, you need that. But it's still Hit Squad 2, so yeah, they sold 1 million too. So I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. And it's my collection, so fuck you. Yeah. Anyway, finally for the specky, this is a new release. It's a homebrew. There was only 20 of these. I tried to get 2. I wanted to send one on to Daryl because he's collecting homebrew at the minute. But there was only 20, and I only just got one myself. The re-releases, a bit like the Hit Squads, of the Hair games. So these are mostly platformers, although I think Super Hair's a shooter. Is it? I haven't got my glasses on. Anyway, so there's 4 games on there. I'm going to do a video on this, on its own. Yeah, we're going to do, I haven't done any gameplay for absolutely ages, because only 3 people watch. But I don't care, it's my channel. Yeah, so I'm going to do a video on this one before everybody's done it. Well, there'll be another 19 videos. Yeah, anyway, so that's the Mr. Hair collection, the Complete Adventures. Yeah, really looking forward to playing them. I've played one of them, but not the others. But they came out a while back, and I missed them the first time round. So it's a great way to get them all. Anyway, what else we got? We've got a NES game. NES. DuckTales. Don't collect boxed Nintendo stuff, apart from the N64 for some reason, even though it's the one I like least. Yeah, DuckTales. Yeah, I got rid of all my boxes a while back. Didn't have many. Yeah, quite happy with the. I quite like the loose cards. They look better than the SNES because they actually tell you on the top. So on the shelves you can see what's what. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really good platformer. The only DuckTales type game I've played is the Game Gear one. I don't know if this is similar. Don't know. Tell me in the comment section. Anyway, so that's DuckTales. Stay. Next we've got Amiga CD32 game. It's Nigel Mansell's World Championship. Now, I did have this already, but it was missing the front cover. This CD32 games are quite weird. Some of them are cheap as cheap. I think I paid £5 for this. So my copy will just get moved on to somebody else. But yeah, this is cheap as chips. Yeah, CD32 games tend to be either pennies or a bajillion pounds. I don't know why. Yeah, the front covers the instructions and the disc is the disc. And that's about all you get in one of these. Yeah, really good racer this actually. It's very similar to Ayrton Senna on the Mega Drive. Very similar in look and feel. Yeah. So if you like that, you'll like that. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't know. I don't even know why anybody watches this shit. Even I know it's rubbish. Not a clue about this, by the way. Just put it on because it's moving about. It looks quite good. Yeah, I might have to give this one a go. It's a Macon X Macon, something like that. Anyway, in the comments section, if you've played this, is it any good? Is it worth a go? Or shall I just put it back on the shelf? What's next? What's next? Bob Wakeling covers. Got another couple for the Amiga. Been after this one for ages. I find eBay weird. Something won't turn up for forever, and then, like buses, you'll get 4 or 5. I've been searching for this for ages, nothing on eBay, and then suddenly one came up a couple of months back. I got outbid, and then another 2 came up, and this one was offers, so I got it for less than I'd bid on the first copy. Yes, a winner. Yeah, missed nuts. Anyway, it's a Bob Wakeling cover. I think I'm down to 4 now. They're just getting harder. I love these big box Amiga things. Yeah, I'm not sure what's in here. We'll just instructions and discs. That's all you've got. Yeah, it's a platformer, is Mr. Nuts. I can't remember if it's any good. I think it came out on the Mega Drive and the SNES as well. Yeah, it's a generic platformer. The next one is a classic. Bit bold this, I'm going to have to straighten this one out. But it's Parasol Stars. Rainbow Islands 2. Yeah. Another Bob Wakeling cover. Brilliant artwork. And inside we've got, we've got some bits here. We've got the disc. The original receipt from Leeds. So it's not travelled very far. £25. Then we've got instructions. A card that belongs in Formula 1 Grand Prix for some reason. And somebody's level codes. Yeah, cheats, level codes. Yeah, I love finding stuff like that. So that's Parasol Stars. As I said, I think I'm down to 4 now. Can't remember what they are off the top of my head. They're not to be found. Yeah, I think it's going to take some hunting, these last few. But that's half the fun. SNES. As I said, don't collect box SNES. Silly, crazy stuff. I'll leave that to Stu. Yeah, Addams Family. Sure, he picked this up a while back and he wasn't a fan. I like the Addams Family. The thing with the Addams Family is you can't treat it like a normal platformer. You have to like build yourself up. You start off, I think, with 3 lives or a little energy bar, and if you know where stuff's hidden, you can soon become a lot more powerful, and the game becomes not as hard and more fun. Yeah. Anyway, Addams Family. Yeah, I think it's a really good platformer. Stay. Second one wasn't on the list. I watched. Oh, the Scottish chap. He's always got funny coloured hair. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, the Scottish chap. He was playing this last month, maybe. It's Metal Marines. It's a strategy, isometric RPG type strategy game. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. Badly. Excuse me. Should have my tea, it's repeating. Yeah, sort of a strategy game. It looked quite interesting, and I think I'm a tenner. Yeah, can't go wrong. It's first game for a tenner. Bargain. What's next? More stuff. Mega CD. Love me Mega CD. This, I've been playing this off and on. It's Time Gal. it wants a recase. This it's all cracked on the back. This is it's a sci-fi version of Dragon's Lair. I think that's the best way to describe it. You're travelling, for some reason you've thrown back in time and you just keep jumping back and forth. And just like Dragon's Lair, you've got to press the right button at the right time or you die. So what you do is you die and you die and you die. And then you figure it out and you get 3 seconds further and then you die again. But I love stuff like this. It's very ropey, but that's what makes these. I just love them. Dragon's Lair, Time Gal. What's the other one? What's the other one? The future one. I can't remember. Anyway, great fun, especially on the Mega CD. A lot of love for the Mega CD. Mega Drive. Haven't had any Mega Drive for absolutely ages. I think I'm down to about 8 or 9. This is Light Crusader. This is an isometric RPG type thing. And apparently one of the best games of the year, say Sega Magazine. I'm not sure what year they're on about. Yeah, Light Crusader. It was cheap as chips, but I was a tad squiffy when I bought this, and I didn't notice the label was damaged. So I'm going to have to chase a loose cart because that's going to get right on my nipples. Yeah, I can't live with that. Other than that, it's a really good nick. So yeah, I'll chase a loose cart, and then I'll chop my loose cart in. Yeah, nice to pick a Mega Drive game up. As I said, not had any for quite a while. Finally, we've got some N64. I keep trying. There's got to be at least one good game on the system. There's got to be. Anyway, so we've got two. We've got two. First, we've got, I can't remember what it's called. Buck Bumble. Buck Bumble. There was a chap on Russ's channel. The chap with the purple wig. Yeah. Not that he watches my shit, but if he did, I'm sure he mentioned this and said it was really good. See, I do listen. Anyway, it looks like you're a bumblebee. It's all complete. I'm not giving it out because they just explode, these boxes. It does want, as Stu says, it does want a bit of an iron and a bit of a glue on the corners. Tidy it up a little bit. It won't get done. It'll go in a box protector and never get touched again. Finally, this is one I'm actually holding out for. This one I actually think this might be worth a play. It's Hybrid Heaven and it's an RPG, I think. Konami game. Yeah, really nice condition, this one. Yeah, really happy. Will I be happy when I've played it? Probably not. Yeah. So for the N64 expansion pack apparently, so I think that's something to do with the graphics, isn't it? Like an higher res or something. Still not fugly. Yeah, Hybrid Heaven. So we got that. And that's it. That's all I've picked up in the last few months. Highlights for me are the Bob Wakeley covers, definitely. And specky tapes. Always happy picking specky tapes up. I'll pick up all this rest of this plastic shite and it goes on the shelf, but the specky tapes do make me happy. So thanks to Daryl and thanks to Clayton. Sure, it's Clayton. Clayton, yeah. Yeah, thanks to Clayton for the tape. Yeah, it will be treasured. Everything's treasured. Just nobody ever gets to see it. It just goes on the shelves. Yeah, that's it, I think. Memories, any worth playing? Which do you think's the best games out of the bunch? Yeah, I think that's about it. Nothing else to say. Apart from catch you later. Bye-bye.